Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Francesca Baio and I'm with New Media Retailer, the proud supplier of the LMC website program. Today we are going to talk about responsive email marketing. As more and more consumers are continuing to access information from their phone, it's important to understand how we need to adapt to make sure that campaigns are functional on a variety of devices, to make sure that your email campaign looks good to every single consumer, no matter where they are checking it from. This may include a desktop computer, a tablet, or a smartphone like an Android or an iPhone. Today we will cover 3 topics. 1, how the rise in smartphone use has made email marketing cool again. 2, why it's important to make sure that your email marketing campaigns are able to respond to the device that they are being viewed from. And 3, new ways to collect email addresses to make sure you are talking to as many of your customers as possible. So let's get right to it. You might be surprised that we are even talking about email marketing today and wondering to yourself, isn't everyone just using social media instead? It's a fair question to ask. Email marketing has been largely ignored over the past few years as social media was on the rise. But as social media continues to become more competitive, I'm here to tell you that email marketing is back. And guess what? It's actually cool again. Your customer's inbox is personal. When they are on your email message, they are focusing solely on that email, and they've given you permission to send that message to them. This provides you with a distraction-free opportunity to connect with your customers that you just can't get on other channels. Although checking email has been a long-time activity of smartphone users, we are consistently seeing open rates well over 50% coming from mobile devices. The rise in smartphone use has pushed developers to adapt email campaigns to make the most of this opportunity and to drive as much traffic back to your website as possible. Now that there are so many users accessing emails from their phones, it's important to take a look at your email campaigns to make sure that they are built to perform well on smartphones. Responsive email design allows you to talk with your customers and interact with them more than ever, including personalization and sending to specific segments of your list. For example, you can send specific content to certain groups like contractors or DIYers. But if a consumer opens your email campaign and they have to do some work, for example, scrolling in order to be able to read the text or manually moving content from left to right, you'll definitely lose their interest. The main difference between responsive email designs and non-responsive email designs is their design intentions. Non-responsive email designs are built for desktop users. Text can be smaller, and there are typically multiple columns displayed due to the fact that desktop screens are much wider. Responsive emails adjust their layout to the screen size of the user's device. When viewed on mobile, the content typically displays in one column with large font sizes and snippets of text with buttons directing traffic back to the website. This new design makes it easy for consumers to read and access content from their mobile device. According to MailChimp, responsive emails receive on average 15% higher click-through rates than those that are not. So let's recap. Email marketing is back and it's bigger than ever. Now that we understand why responsive email is so important, let's focus on building your list to make sure that you have the opportunity to talk to as many customers as possible. One of the best ways to collect email addresses is to use the foot traffic in your store to your advantage. This concept isn't new. We've seen notepads and sign-up papers next to registers in stores for years. Mercedes-Benz even used this simple as Snickers campaign as a way to collect email addresses. You wrote your email down, we'll give you a Snickers bar. It's that easy. This concept is proven to work, but now it's even easier. Instead of having customers write down their email address and you having to manually enter it into the system, have them sign up with a kiosk right at the store. To help me talk more about kiosks, please welcome my colleague, Kyle. Kyle, thanks so much for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit more about the kiosk?
Well, thanks for having me. Email kiosks are great because you can simply install the MailChimp app on them, sync your MailChimp account, and a customer can sign up right at the store. And if you have Wi-Fi in the store, you will automatically be added to the email list. If you don't, no problem. MailChimp will group your email list together, and once you're connected to Wi-Fi, the list will be imported to your list.
Can you take the tablet out of the stand?
Yes. If you have a store event, for example, you can take the tablet out of the stand and collect email addresses on the go. Or you can bring the whole stand with you and set it on a separate table. As I mentioned before, you do not need to have Wi-Fi to collect email addresses. MailChimp will store new subscribers for you and sync them when you do connect to Wi-Fi.
Awesome. Sounds easy enough. Who sets the MailChimp app up for you?
We do. If you purchase the kiosk and tablet through New Media Retailer, we will set up the tablet and sync it with your MailChimp account. We will also style the sign-up page and match your store logo on the tablet.
Great. Thank you so much, Kyle.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Collecting email addresses can easily be done right on your website. Sure, you may have been annoyed by a pop-up when visiting a website before, but guess what? Adding an email subscriber pop-up to your website works. Adding a website pop-up is an easy way to collect email addresses right on your website. Email pop-ups work as an amazing opportunity to collect email addresses in an easy way. When a customer visits your site, they are welcomed by a pop-up message that can be personalized to your store. You can thank them for coming and then get them to sign up for your email list. If they aren't interested, no problem. They can simply click out of the pop-up and continue on to access the rest of the content available on your website. An email pop-up ensures that visitors that come to your website are sure to not miss the pop-up, which they may do just by placing a widget on your homepage. This allows you to quickly and efficiently build your email list. For more information on how you can use responsive email campaigns to connect with your customers, or for ways to build your email list, please feel free to contact us at 607-337-3055. Or if you have any questions or would maybe like to suggest a future webinar topic, please feel free to shoot us an email at fbaio@newmediaretailer.com. Thank you so much for joining us today.